Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Hearthstone. So, last two runs have been pretty successful. Little short. I'm considering doing two, battles per episode. I don't know. If you want me to do two per episode, feel free to tell me in the comments below. It is a little variable depending on, how the rounds go, considering, the first one was, 16 minutes long, the second one was 8. And largely, I think once we get up into the proper rank that we belong, then it will be a little less variable and a lot more. Actually, no, it would be incredibly variable, but the chances of a longer episode are going to be much higher. So, that being said, if you want me to start doing double features, I can do so as long as it doesn't get too long, because I do tend to release a lot of episodes in a day, and I have really shitty internet. So when it comes down to it, there's only so much footage I can put up before my internet is just like, nope, you're done for the day, and I can't put up anything else. Man, this is taking a while. I really wish it would just pick something else other than a worthy opponent, just for once. Oh, it's a Paladin versus Paladin battle. Let's see how this turns out. Looks like we're going first. Unless we're lucky, we're probably not going to get a card down on the first round, but we're going to get one down in the second round, which is good enough for me. I probably could have put back the Senjin Shieldmaster, but he's a pretty good card once we get up to the 4 tiers. I didn't want to exactly get rid of him, because I like to have a lot of tanky enemies. Ooh, Consecration. I forgot about that one. That's going to be useful for board clearing, considering Paladins tend to have, a sizable amount of little minions, especially if I can take out, like, a bunch of the little Silverhand recruits, because I really don't want to deal with them. Anyway, let's see what he does. Watch him do nothing either. Oh, he's got a Goldshire Footman. Oh, that's not that big of a deal. Pretty easy for me to deal with. Ooh, we do have her, though. It's tempting, but the Footman would just absolutely murder her. Eh, she's gonna get murdered anyway. What do I care? Actually, I'll hold her in the wings. I don't need cards right now, and I might as well get the Frostwolf Grunt out as a good shield, just in case he does have a good enemy with charge. I don't think he has anything else immediately, so kind of a nice one-upsmanship. Didn't get the card out I wanted, or didn't get any cards out immediately. Yeah, that would have just hurt, and now presumably his Footman's going to, yep, kamikaze shot my guy. Really weird lag spike there. The game did not want to load that. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, so we've got 3. Pretty much means we can't put down much, but we do have a Wisp, which is always a good baseline. So let's just get our baseline down. It's not going to be particularly effective, but it's going to be useful nonetheless. We've got 1 more mana, but I can't do anything with it. But next round we'll be able to start doing stuff. Let's see what he does, though, because he's got a 1/1 and I've got 2. Wisp I threw in kind of just like idly, because I figured, it's always nice to have like a single token. You might be able to do just a little bit with it, and hopefully if you could get that out on the first round, well, you'd be set. It does kind of freak me out, though, that it's just a floating Night Elf head. Like, that actually disturbs me on some kind of weird unconscious level. Shell's looking over. It is too late, Shell. There's no more card. Okay, so we've got 4 points. I could use Consecration, but that would be incredibly pointless. So let's get down the Senjin Battlemaster, and I guess just do a pitiable amount of damage to him, but might as well do it. And I guess end turn, because I've got the Hammer of Wrath, but I want to hold on to that, just in case he's got like a 3/3 I need to take care of, or, a 6/3 or a 6/1 or something like that I really don't want to deal with. That kind of business. Anyway, let's see what he's going to summon with the coin. Well, not exactly what I was going for, but, on the next round, if I have to sacrifice the Novice Engineer and Hammer of Wrath to take out him, it's not going to be the end of the world. Because I really don't want him going after my Shieldmaster, because if I can keep the Shieldmaster around, well, that'll be all the better for me. And that probably actually is going to be the best situation. I don't exactly know why he's dragging his guy straight back to him, but yeah. So we've got 5 points. Anything better I can do? The answer seems to be new. Okay, so let's Hammer of Wrath. Hammer of Wrath. There we go. I guess I have to drag it over. Damage the Booty Bay Bodyguard. Get the Lord of the Arena. That's going to be really nice on the next round. And take out the Booty Bay Bodyguard with my guy. Yeah, did have to sack a unit for it, but can't complain about it too much. And I do 3 damage, which is great. Next round, we're probably going to get out the Lord of the Arena, the extra... Really, the more amount of, like, big ol' heavy hitter taunt guys I can get out, the better it's going to be for us. So, there's that. And then, I mean, realistically, we've got pretty good board control. I guess that Grizzly is going to... not Grizzly, the Chillwind Yeti is going to put a little bit of a fork in our business. That's okay. Because we've got cards. We've got many cards. I guess probably on his next turn, he's hoping to hit me with the Yeti. That would make the most amount of sense to me. And I think our best recourse is actually to let him. Because I really don't want to have to use Consecration to take out just one Yeti. I could use her. Yeah, you know what? Let's get her out, actually. Heal him up. Heal myself up. And then let's use Light's Justice. It's not a very great weapon, but it does let us attack him. And we'll get the Lord of the Arena out on the next round, because this way he will either sack his Yeti or he will hurt his Yeti trying to take out this Engine Battlemaster. Really, I just wanted to save the Lord of the Arena from taking too much damage, presumably. Not entirely sure if that's how it would have worked out, but that's how it's going to work out. We've got a bunch of fairly rough and tumble cards laying in the wings here. We just have to get them out. And now that we have enough mana, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Let's just hope. Ooh, he's going to have one invincible Yeti for the round. That bites. Well, I guess next round I'm going to sack those two to take out the Yeti. Again, not the situation I want to be in, but not the worst situation in the world either. He still has 5 more mana though, so let's see what he does with himself. Because if he gets like 2 more heavy hitter cards out, change a minion's attack to 1. Well, that is going to slow me down a little bit. And then he's going to do that, which means he's going to be able to start hitting me. Unless he decides to go for my monster, which I think would be a terrible idea, but he could. Let's see what he does. Oh, he went for the monster. That was confusing. But he did it. Okay. Okay, so now we're in the situation where she's pretty much useless. We've got a Grizzly Bear, Lord of the Arena, or this guy. Let's get him out, because worst comes to worst, his Chillwind Yeti is going to have to go after my Booty Bay Bodyguard, presumably. Actually, no, he could weapon hit that, and then use the Yeti to hit me. But even then, that would still work out in my favor more than anything else. We've got Holy Light, but there's no point to using that. Consecration would be pointless. So I guess at this point, let's just summon a recruit, use our extra mana, I don't even know, and then attack him directly. Because, again, at this point, we've taken 10 off of him, 11 off of him, and he has yet to do a single point of damage to me. And his weapon's going to be out soon. Yes, it does heal him when he attacks, but if he tries to take out my Booty Bay Bodyguard, he's still going to end up with a deficit of 3 points. And I'm going to be in a pretty good position, because then I'll get the Lord of the Arena out, and then I can hit him hard, because worst comes to worst, I also have Holy Light, which means I can get the Lord of the Arena back up to full if I need to. Also does kind of depend on what cards he puts down, because if he suddenly summons like a bunch of little guys, well, then it's Consecration time, for sure. Because that would be a pretty effective way at just hurting him bad. Looks like that's kind of the case. What's he going to do, attack me directly? Yep, he attacked me directly. That hurt a little, but not that badly. Okay, so we ourselves have a Frostwolf Warlord. Let's hold him in the wings. Let's take his out first and foremost. I could do Consecration and take them both out, or I've got 8 right now. So I think I'm going to do Lord of the Arena, because he can't do anything to my guy immediately. And let's summon a Silverhand Recruit. Hopefully the way this will pan out is he won't manage to kill my Lord of the Arena immediately, and I will be able to get him down, and he'll be, you know, far better than a 6/6. And I guess next round we'll be able to actually get out the Ironfront Grizzly and the Frostwolf Warlord, presumably. That said, not entirely sure. Still have to see how everything pans out. Hopefully he will sack the Frostwolf Warlord to take out the Lord of the Arena. It's starting to hit me harder, though. Might actually be time for a consecration sooner than later. But I'd still like to hold that in the wings as kind of like a last-ditch thing, just in case he somehow manages to clear the board on me. And we'll see. So, is he going to do what I think he's going to do? Because he can only attack with that guy. I guess he could absolutely refuse to attack at all, but that would be a terrible mistake, in my opinion. Because that would just embolden me in a lot of ways. Yep, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do. Can't say I'm surprised, or complain that much. Really wish he didn't do that, but oh well. Our Frostwolf Warlord is still going to be rough and tumble, just not as rough and tumble. And he's got Holy Light, of course he has Holy Light. This is going to be a long, drawn-out battle that probably will end with us running out of cards first. Anyway, so we've got 9 points. We can summon... okay. So we can summon the Frostwolf Warlord, but first let's summon our Silverhand Recruit. He's going to be useful. And then I guess we're going to have to summon the Frostwolf Warlord because we don't have anything immediately else. Yeah? Yeah. Because didn't have enough mana for that. Have no use for that. Okay, so let's, I guess, just go do Peaslee damage to his Uther. And then... I mean, we're whittling him down very slowly. If I could get a Guildmaster, we'd be in a very good situation, because, I don't know, that'd be nice. And we do have Holy Light, but I'd like to save Holy Light just in case my Frostwolf Warlord gets hit, because he'll probably sack his Nightblade to try and do some damage to it. Maybe. Or worst comes to worst, he doesn't do anything of the sort, tries hitting me instead, and I just take out his... Nightblade with my Frostwolf Warlord. Hard to tell. Stealth. Interesting. Can't be attacked or targeted until it deals damage. Oh, I guess he's going to sack them both. Not the situation I wanted to be put in, but not the end of the world, because here's how we're going to deal with this. We are going to... Can't be attacked or targeted. I should still be able to consecrate, though. I hope. So let's use consecration. It seems to have worked. Yep. Exactly the way I hoped it would. And that still gives us a fair amount of energy left. We can't do the Ironfur Grizzly and the Stormwind Knight, but he doesn't have any cards out, so chances are he's not going to be able to attack me on this round. So let's just bolster our forces. And then hit him as hard as we can, even though it's going to be a lot of ones. Like, realistically, I need some buffs out here sooner than later, but... We have a lot of units, and he has Jack Diddly Doodah. So, hopefully this will work out well for us. Is he going to attack? I think my internet is slow today. It's hard to tell, but realistically this is a turn-based card game, so as long as I don't, like, automatically forfeit because of time limit issues, I think we will be fine. Well, this is working out well for us, that consecration. I'm very glad I saved that, because that could have been a little bit painful with the... Night Stalker and the whatnot sitting in the wings. As it stands, he's got nothing. He's got a Voodoo Doctor, that's not much. And he's got Holy Light, so I guess he's just going to pound all of his mana into healing. Like that's gonna do him any good. Okay, so, it's our turn. We ourselves have Holy Light. At this point, I'm going to get the Ironfur Grizzly out. I'll block his shots. We'll use Holy Light on ourselves, because now we have two, might as well. Let's summon another one of these guys. I'm half tempted to use the second consecration, but I think that would be largely irresponsible, and we have a lot of very miniature damage to do to him. And I mean, worst comes to worst, we just hit him for a bunch of ones until he folds, because, I mean, look at this. My fear is he himself has consecration, but judging by the cards he's put out thus far, all he has is the absolute most basic deck, so... We might as well just let the Ironfur Grizzly essentially just suicide kill both of these guys, because he's going to be forced to do that. And we'll just, I guess, end the round this way. Not the greatest strategy, but I guess, you know, mini horde is better than no horde whatsoever. Of course, if he gets like a really heavy tank enemy out, I'm going to be a little concerned, but doesn't even look like he's going to get that luxury. He's got one card waiting in the wings, but don't know what it is going to be. So, oh, is he going to play it? Do we get to see what it is? The answer is It's probably like a buff or something. Oh, it's Lord of the Arena. That was what I was kind of hoping he wouldn't do. That said, not going to be the end of the world. Worst comes to worst, I just sack all my dudes to take care of it. I could also use Consecration to make it go a little bit faster. Because I do have just enough damage to take out his Lord of the Arena. But that's just enough damage.
I wonder.
So I have True Silver Champion, which actually, this seems like a bit wasteful, but let's take a little bit of damage ourselves. Unfortunately, the healing effect takes place beforehand, but I can take out his True Silver Champion without losing all my dudes. And we can keep our horde of tinies out and going. We're probably going to be trading Silverhand recruits for the entire rest of the battle, but that doesn't bother me that much. And we can, I guess, slowly whittle them down. We've got our True Silver Champion? Yeah, True Silver Champion going. And we can use that to kind of heal ourselves up and do a little bit extra damage. Because currently, again, I have Holy Light, but I don't need that much. Okay, there we go. And yeah, so keep Consecration and keep Holy Light, because realistically, yes, I could use Holy Light if I needed to, but I prefer to avoid that until, yep, there we go. He's got another guy out. See, I've got two of these guys sitting in my deck, but they're not there. Like, they haven't shown up yet. And I really hope I get one somewhere. It's not what I wanted. Anyway, I think this is a great time to use Consecration again. Clear his side of the deck. Do 2 damage to him. Okay. And then, he's only got 8 health left. Option A, kill his Stormwind Champion. Option B, win. Obviously, I'm going for winning. Because, yeah, he forfeited. That was a good battle. I liked that. That was fun. I think, judging by this battle, we are now a leper gnome. Ugh. But judging by this battle, I think I'm going to go back to playing as Shaman, because I think Shaman has a little bit better of damage output, whereas this guy just shits tiny little enemies out, and that's not exactly what I would call the most effective of strategies. I might try Priest at some point. Priest always screws me up whenever I fight them. Anyway, click to continue. 3 victories, 40 gold. I get a Hearthstone mount if I go play World of Warcraft, which I don't, but it'd be cool. And that's it. Yeah. So click to continue. And there we go. That is a win for the Paladin, but I'm probably going to switch away from them until I get more cards that fit the strategy better. And until then, I don't know, maybe next time we will actually give the arena a go. It seems like I've actually had pretty good luck at it. So, I will see you guys on the next episode of Hearthstone. And with luck, we will continue this winning streak, but not too much because I don't want the difficulty to go too high. Anyway, I will see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.